I thought about this for a while, and then I was like, you know what? I think maybe Dallas will make the. This will be the year they make the NFC Championship, and it's off nothing but a hunch because I think their team is far worse than it has been in the past couple of years. But I think that's exactly why they will make it. I feel like this is about to be a gritty team, and they really believe in their new coach. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit for the bit, but
Yeah, now's a good time. Yeah, what's up?
anyway.
Oh, no, nothing's going on. Oh, sorry, Gil. You can keep going. You're good. You can keep going. All right, welcome back. We are back with episode 3, I believe, of the Flex Spot. Views have been popping off on the channel. I think the last one got like 200 views. Honestly, we're pretty close to retiring out here and making this our full-time job. So with our extra money that we've been making, we decided to bring in a full-time moderator to the show. So Abby, I would like to welcome you to the show. Abby, what are some of your qualifications? What's some of your background? Tell the people, what do they need to know about Abby?
I love all things sports, big football fan. Grew up with my dad not having a son, so he treated me like I was one. Mm-hmm. I've won my fantasy league 4 out of the last 6 years.
Damn, Will, have you ever won your fantasy league?
No, be quiet. We're not talking. Let her talk.
All right. Anyways.
And I have made a large sum of money sports betting.
I love that. Yeah, we're really degenerates over here, so yeah, we rolling in the money. Yeah, we're making money from the show. She's making money from her bets. It's the bread show out here. So I'm gonna kick it to you as the moderator. Controller's yours. I'm gonna do my best to sit back. I'm used to running these shows, but I'll do my best to give you the power tonight.
Perfect. All right. Well, first thing, and I did not pick this as a topic, and I don't want people to think that because I'm a female, I am bringing her name into the show.
Yeah.
But I do feel like we need to discuss the news that broke around lunchtime today, and that is Travis and Taylor Swift's engagement. How are we feeling?
Taylor's a Vegas fan.
Oh, okay. Okay, man.
Not as good.
For 1 year.
We got the setup right here. I actually paid for all that over there.
Yeah. Are you bringing her along with DeMar Hamlin, or are they going different weeks?
There's discussions of potentially her being inducted into the Hall of Fame as well. We got to see how Travis's season goes. See what we can get from him at the trade deadline. But
So what do we think? Is he gonna bounce back or is he cooked?
Oh, Trav?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw my bold prediction video. I think Trav's retiring mid-season, but on this topic, I think my hot take on this is that Taylor Swift has now surpassed Kim Kardashian as the best businesswoman of all time. She's been popular with all of her music, but really the one segment that she didn't have, Mills, is the young male demographic, and this was the best way that she had to capture that demographic. And I think, if I were to set the over-under for how long their marriage will be, I would sit at 2.5. I don't know if you guys would go over and under on that, but I think she's just going to use him for as long as she can until this new album drops, and then we'll see from there.
Now listen. Because I can spit some knowledge, all right? Taylor Swift, she just dropped her 12th album, or her release of the name and everything for her 12th album, TS12. Look, I have to really get in the mind of the Swiftie fans here, okay? She's a real wordsmith, a real sneaky person, and so she drops little hints and everything, and they were waiting for this one thing to drop, which was when she was going to get married. And unfortunately, it's to a Las Vegas hurdler, and I'm upset about that. He's got a lot more fans now, so those matchups between Las Vegas and Los Angeles are going to be, it's going to be tough. But I'm still blowing him out by 40, so that's it.
And Abby, you can jump in on this. Do you guys think engagements are going to go up across America as out of this news? Do you think girlfriends are going to look at their boyfriends coming out of this and be like, because that was the topic on Twitter today.
I don't know about number of engagements, but I would definitely expect average ring size to increase because that was a large rock on her.
Yeah. Will, do you have a ring? All right, sorry. Anyways.
Also, Ronaldo got engaged, so that ring is gigantic, by the way. So, that helps.
People were clowning that ring.
You know,
I didn't even know.
it looks ugly, but sometimes what matters, I'm not gonna say it because it's a big pause thing, but it's crazy. Yeah, sometimes the size pause matters. All right, sometimes it does.
Yeah. Is style or size more important for a ring?
It's got to be style. Wait, yeah, it's got to be style.
Depends on the girl.
It's a good.
Do you think there will be any prenups between either of them?
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Oh,
The prenup's going to be bigger than any book he's ever read.
no, that's what I was
I
gonna
didn't
say.
understand half the words in her songs.
Well, that's why that's why I'm setting the over under at 2.5, because it's like, what do y'all think they talk about? Like when they're sitting across from each other at the dinner table, she's probably like, talking about some introspective, deep subject, and he's like, yeah, these French fries are good with the steak.
Honestly, I feel like low key, even though people be speculating, I low key feel like I could see them lasting. I don't know. Like she already got shit on so much, and the Chiefs got shit on. Like I don't know. I feel like they're kind of locked in. But I do definitely hate seeing her on my TV. I'm not gonna lie. Like the mass marketing definitely got old, and low key it kind of got the hate was low key just for the bit at a point, but because she really didn't do nothing to me, bro. It's low key her fans. Her fans be pissing me off, but I don't know. I see them going a long way.
Yeah, it's a good
If
narrative.
you set the line at 2.5, Mitchell, I think that I would take the over, but not by too much.
Yeah, it's like I think 2.5 is a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mills.
She doesn't seem like a divorced girl.
I got eternity. That's my bet. I'm taking that exact year eternity bet for plus 1700, and I'm gonna ride with it.
This might be the first thing me and Will ever agree on.
Let's go, Mills. That's what I'm talking about.
No, all right. Here's the thing. When she. Well, I will say. I bet she wants a. Okay, this is gonna sound bad. I bet she wants a kid though, because I feel like a motherhood album would go absolutely crazy. And look, I'm not gonna say she's the kind of person to have a kid just for her album sales, but like a motherhood album, that's another market that she can hit on is mothers out there, because they don't get a lot of music made for mothers.
That's true. That is very true.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to our next topic. The Terry McLaurin contract with the Commanders. How are we feeling about that?
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me take it, boys.
Yeah.
I'm a Commanders fan out here, bro. Jaden's my guy. Jesus Christ. That's what we rock. Now, let's be real. We kind of paid him a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie to you. We paid him a lot of money. I wish it was 2 years. 3, but Jaden needed him. I think Jaden needed him. I think we can't go into the season with Debo Sandwich as our number one wide receiver. That's just my thoughts on it. We needed to take Terry. We needed to lock that down and secure him.
So you're saying Jaden needs Terry to be good?
No.
That's what I heard right there.
That's what I heard.
To be good, he could have done it without Debo or Terry. But what I will say is it never hurts to have more weapons. It never does. Just ask the Eagles.
It wasn't.
If Terry wasn't on the field in the NFC Championship, it would have been 55-7 instead of 55-14.
Mitchell said it, not me.
Yeah. All right. So I don't want to take too much time here. Obviously, we got to be equitable with our time, especially with Abby as moderator. But I just wanted to say I did a rough calculation, and I think Terry's the 36th best wide receiver in football. I really went down the names, and so I think he's in the Cortland Sutton, Debo Samuel tier. A couple of names that are obvious. There's obviously 15 names that are unarguable at him. And then you get into the Jameson Williams, Travis Hunter territory, which I would take those guys above him. So I don't know, Gil, where would you put Terry as in the wide receiver hierarchy?
The Cortland Sutton range, honestly, sounds kind of right. Come on, I feel like it's not. That's not a horror. You can't say that's wrong. Think about Cortland, think about Terry. I feel like they're literally the same. Maybe not the same receiver, but the same kind of production. I think that actually sounds pretty accurate. Will,
don't sleep on Cortland Sutton.
I want to know where you're putting Terry, and I want to name the people that you're saying that Terry is better than. Don't
worry, I got a list ahead. I was waiting for this.
I need to hear this.
Good.
No, where do you have him?
I have him. Okay, let me think. I have him in the 15 to 20 range. Like I have him maybe borderline like number 14 if anything, but 15 to 20 is probably where I have him.
All right, CD,
Okay.
Puka.
Let's not talk dynasty, by the way. Let's talk real ball right now.
No. This is real ball. CD,
Okay.
Puka,
Yeah.
Neighbors,
Yeah.
AJ Brown,
Yep.
Tyreek,
Yep. No.
Nico, Garrett Wilson,
Nope.
JSN.
I'm
Whoa,
saying
what do you say
no
no?
to Garrett. I'm saying no to Garrett right now.
I like that take.
Thank you,
Take.
Going.
Garrett sucks.
Okay, all right. JSN.
No.
He's trolling.
Mm.
I'm not trolling. It is
Drake London.
Yeah, I like Drake. I like myself some Drake London.
DK. Shut
No.
up! You would trade
No.
Terry for DK yesterday, bro.
DK gets treated for a bag of chips every year. All right, we're done. We're done with this.
Brock Bowers at wide receiver.
Stop.
Yep.
Stop. That's a
Put him out wide.
Powers at wide receivers. Hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm taking Brocky B all day.
All right, BTJ,
Oh yeah,
ARSB, T Higgins,
both.
Glad.
Jamar Chase.
But Jamar, yeah.
Yeah, 14
BT,
is pretty. That's a good spot, I think.
I said,
Yeah, we're already at 13, by the way, and I haven't named like 10 guys.
y'all start talking about
Hey.
Bobby and Jalen Waddle. I'm gonna walk out of here, bro. I'm telling you, I will.
I didn't
walk.
say him.
I will walk.
Rashid?
Shaheed? Are we kidding?
No, Rashid.
No, Rashid.
Oh my God. No, I'm not taking
Almost passed away.
4 games to Rasheed. Are we serious?
No, yeah. I mean, like, he's going to be suspended, but when he's back. Look, all I'm going to say is he's paid like a top 5 wide receiver, and he's probably at best 15. But I have him 36. Honestly, if I wasn't trolling, he'd be 28. Honestly, 28 best.
Are you thinking
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
DJ Moore or Terry right now?
I had DJ Moore on my list, but that was the troll one. That was close. Like he's in the same tier. But my thing is like Terry was the only reason you guys watch football on Sunday. He was the only guy in the land for all your guys' bad years. So you guys have a god complex with Terry McLaurin just because he's the only reason y'all would put on the jersey on Sundays for 5 years. When you had Dwayne Haskins, when you had Mark Sanchez starting at quarterback, he's the only reason you guys would turn on your screen. So Commander fans think like, oh, this is our guy, and you guys had to pay him. So I'm not making fun of the contract, but I'm saying it's terrible.
We're judging us for paying our guys, but we got a Dallas fan in here who all of a sudden overpays like a mother for Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb and Dak.
That's Jerry's fault.
But I'm telling you, we're doing the right thing. You can't criticize Dallas and then look at us and be like, "Oh, that's disgusting too."
Okay, but I would justifiably make Micah the highest paid edge rusher in the league. If Terry was in the same situation, are we doing that? Like, nah.
All right, boys. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Let's finish with this. Do we think that Terry has any more upside than what we've already seen?
No.
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 So 3 years
Yes.
is too long. Can we agree to
Last year was a career year.
Debo's unlocking him right now.
I don't think he'll be any better than he was last year. That's a fact.
Austin Eckler's going to unlock him if anyone. But anyways,
All right.
That
All right,
hurts.
moving on, and we'll hear from everyone on this. Top 3 NFL games that you're looking forward to watching this season.
I got it.
We'll go ahead and start with you, Mr. Kwanzaa, I guess. Let's hear it.
First game of the season versus the Eagles.
mhm.
We
The
all
second game versus the Eagles. And the NFC Championship.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm done.
That me in the first 2.
I'm there, bro. I'm telling you, those are the 3 games. 3 games. We'll be there. Stop playing with us.
Yeah.
Y'all heard Dak in that preseason game talking to the Falcons owner? He's like, "We'll see you in the NFC Championship." I believe. Dak got
Hey,
one.
bro, I like playing Madden too, but sometimes you gotta turn the Xbox off, okay? Yeah, I agree with the opening game of the season. Like, I feel like if we look back on the Ravens-Chiefs game last year, that was an electric factory. Gil, I just hope y'all don't lose by 3 touchdowns. Like, just keep it a little bit close, just for
This
for
game
memes.
is either electric or we're getting shit on. Like, there's no.
Yeah,
I feel like.
I got a sleeper one. A lot of people aren't talking about Week 4 Jets at Miami on Monday Night Football. Like a lot of people aren't talking about that, but Justin Fields in primetime. We only got one primetime game on the Jets over here. But I know we're gonna be tuned into that. It's gonna be a great game. Great showing by both sides. So those are my big ones. And then I think we got some good Thanksgiving games this year. I know the R2 didn't do any prep. I don't gotta worry about that.
Whoa.
Will, do you have any games that you're looking forward to?
Who?
Will.
Oh, me. All right, bet. First of all, after the 55, it's both games against Philly. We're coming back for blood. Both games. I don't care if we get absolutely dogged one of them. We have to at least win one. It's for pride's sake. All right. So those two games, and then look, Mitchell. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm waiting for that legacy game. That turn in legacy for Justin Fields game. Whatever game that is, I'll be watching and I'll be waiting for that because Jay Fields. That's my guy.
I'll say this, at 1 o'clock on Sunday for the first week of the season, the Jets play at the Steelers. That's a revenge game for Justin Fields. Over under 3.5 touchdowns combined. I got him 2 on the ground and 3 in the air. I have 5 total touchdowns for Fields that game. So make sure you guys are tuned in for that for sure.
He's cooked, buddy. He's cooked. I got 5 sacks in that game at least. I'm just being real. I'm sorry. He's getting cooked. I'm sorry, not that one.
He could very well.
I don't know if Mills is going to go with Eagles games or Packers games.
Oh, well, that would have been that's my first choice. Eagles Packers, November 10th, Monday Night Football. Can't wait to see it. Mills Ball, always number 1. Number 2 is Week 1, KOC versus my man Benny J. That's football porn right there. And then number 3, I would like to go with this one's a sleeper. Dolphins Panthers Week 5. Great game.
Good night.
Love football.
Okay.
That's one of those games that you wait all off season for football, and you're like, I don't care what game it is, I'm gonna tune in. That's the first game of the year that you're gonna be like, nah, I'm good. Hey, girl, like, hey, let's go out to dinner tonight. Let's go to the orchard. Let's go pumpkin picking. Like, I don't gotta be tuned into this.
I will say the Thursday night football, I was perusing that. That schedule is a lot better than there's no Saints Broncos this year. We do have a couple. Yeah. There's Ravens Dolphins. That one's a little scary, but no stinkers at least.
Yeah.
So when you guys tune in, obviously not Thursday night, but that first Sunday, will you be tuning in to the new RedZone with ESPN?
Yeah. They still have Scott Hansen.
Wait, Mills, are you a big Scott Hansen guy?
I mean, compared to Mike Greenberg or whoever the hell ESPN's going to throw out there, yeah.
Hey, all right, here's my question. How long until ESPN started throwing commercials in the red zone?
Oh, 3 years.
Oh, no.
I feel like there's no way they mess it up. People will be outraged. Like, they can't mess this up. I low-key have faith in ESPN with this one. Because RedZone is, like, iconic. Like, if they fuck up RedZone, then ESPN's definitely cooked. But I don't think they're going to mess it up. Y'all really...
what?
I was going to say, I'm confused. Like, y'all are talking about RedZone. Like, y'all can have fun this year. I can't have fun this year, guys. Like, I'm looking at the app every 5... I'm never going to be looking up at the TV. I'm going to be celebrating 2-yard runs by my running backs. Like this is how bad it's going to be this year. I need the win. It's so much pressure.
There's nothing worse in fantasy football than having a good team. Like that might be a hot take to some people, but when you have a bad team or you're rebuilding, it's the best feeling in the world because you're just happy. Not like, hey, my guy didn't get hurt today. That's a win. Like we're happy on Sunday.
I could lose a game and like go to sleep at night.
Yeah. And that's the thing with football, right? Is like we put our mental health on the line. We're courageous. We're really the soldiers of the 21st century. People used to go to war. We go to war on Sundays now. I would say it's a pretty similar situation. We got pictures on our phones instead of in our wallets, and we're just playing for the people back home. I know my family, they ask updates on Sunday nights how the week went, and when it's a loss, I feel bad texting them. I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I let down my last name, I let down our family lineage, I let down my legacy, and like that's the worst. But I can tell my family this year, hey guys, it's not going to happen this year. We're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna be smiling on Sundays. Will, you don't have that same fortune.
No, I don't.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a lot of fun this year, especially with my team.
What about inside the NBA? Do you guys think ESPN will mess that one up? Because the second Stephen A. Smith walks on the set, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not
gonna mess that up. You know it's happening.
That's gonna get fucked up. See,
they're gonna do. It's going to be like one of those old Disney crossover episodes where it's like Sweet Life on Deck with Hannah Montana and Good Luck Charlie are all on the boat together, and they're just going to be throwing out people from the woodwork. It's like, hey, Greenberg's in studio today. It's like, all right, I'm done.
ESPN NBA coverage is the worst.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead and move on with that. Looking forward to Survivor Week 1. What are everyone's picks?
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Why are you sleeping, Will? A first round pick's on the line. If y'all don't know at home, we do a little comp pick. So the last pick in the first round is the comp pick. Oh, Will forgot about that.
I thought we were talking about Survivor, like the show. Oh, okay, give me that.
Hey,
I'm locked.
We're the only reality show that matters around here. Okay, we don't talk about any of these other reality shows.
Brother, bro, that's my show. But okay,
wait, what was the reunion show last night? Was it for Love Island or something else?
Hey, W.
You watched it?
Will, are you into Love Island?
Hey man, I watched it. So take with that what you will.
What wasn't there a lot of controversy this season on Love Island? Because I feel like some of the old fans were blaming the new fans for ruining the show because they got like 2 people kicked off for saying like certain words or whatever.
I'm gonna be honest. None of them actually care. Like care about the love part. Like I might say 3 of them do in there. Like I'm at the point now where there's just a money prize at the end, and so everyone wants to play all lovey-dovey until the money hits.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think we asked that as a poll group chat, and Abby, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Like, if you guys got to go on a show like Love Island, would you say yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would not.
I said no.
No, I'm not going on that show.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, but like after the show, you're set. Like,
yeah.
You're so set. You're
so on TV.
Yeah, I know I would go on the show, and I know I would go on the show, and I'd turn around in week 2 of the show, Gilchrist Kwanzaa would be tweeting out some of my old texts. I know that. I know that. Yeah, I know it. Easy. I know he'd be pulling it. I would have group chat messages from 2016 getting pulled up. Hey, by the way, not that I said anything bad over the years, but like, hey. Like, hey, no words were said, no slurs or anything like that, so I'm just going to exonerate myself from that. But, yeah, there were there's some jokes over the years that I'm not proud of, and I know they see the light of day, so I'd be worried about that.
You get on there, but people start digging. People actually start digging. It's kind of ridiculous, but...
Gil, I cannot imagine your digital footprint would even last through the first...
What is that supposed to mean?
No, hey, bro, Gil...
Okay,
hey,
so I remember some of those Finsta videos, man.
Oh,
yeah. When we're doing an Instagram series right now, like Meet the Owners, and part of that is like pulling up like videos and photos from the years. So I went through our group chat back to the old days and was finding stuff. Gil, bro, I better be seeing some of that money from the show, because if not, buddy, I'm starting my own Instagram account calling like Gilchrist Kwanzaa Exposed. Day 1 that you go on the show. Believe that. But like, my problem with the show, my problem with going on one of those shows is like, I would just have such a hard time choosing, because I feel like the whole cast would be coming to me, and I'd be like, hey bro, like maybe you can be Monday and like you can be Wednesday or something like that, but it would just be like, it would be hard to keep track, you know, and I would just be hated by America for trying to give love to everyone, you know?
Yeah, so anyway, we're all excited for Survivor. We all think that's gonna be real good. I expect to, do pretty well on that.
No, dude, it's tough though. Last year, I feel like no one got past week 2. If you guys don't know what Survivor is, it's basically you did, Gil.
Yeah.
No. Remember, he'd reset everyone.
No, I went.
So you won. Everyone got a revive, and then you won the second after the revive.
Me and I think it was Ethan because we went on.
I'm pretty sure we all picked Ravens over Raiders week 2. And there was only 6 of us left at that point, and then we all lost.
Yeah, if anyone doesn't know how it works, you basically pick a team each week to win, and if that team loses, then you're out, basically. And so there's some strategy on picking, like, once you pick a team, you can't pick that team again. So if you pick, like, the Chiefs week 1, you can't pick the Chiefs again for the rest of the season. Week 1 is hard this year. I'll be honest, Gil, I might be picking the Eagles week 1. If I'm gonna die, let me die on Thursday. Like, kill me quickly. I don't want a slow death. But the Cardinals over the Saints are another option. But it's a pretty brutal week 1.
That's the majority that people pick.
Cardinals.
Commanders over Giants.
That's actually Will. You might be cooking.
You're welcome.
The Commanders are everyone's darling. They got a top 5 quarterback. There's no way they lose to the New York Giants.
See,
no way.
It's like that.
We're doing that on purpose.
They lose.
They have a great offensive line that can handle that Giants defensive line.
Wait, time out, Mills. Can I get Russ for a third? Because we're closing in on that deal.
Well, now I don't. I mean, I'm kind of worried. Both Russ and Flacco are going to be benched by like week 6. So I kind of
so get a third while you can. I'm the Jackson Dart owner. I need Russ, bruh.
Christian Kirk.
All right, yeah. All right, I'm done.
You guys can save the trade talks for the group chat. Let's move on to college football real quick for our NCAA fans. As of today, I know we didn't get to see a whole bunch of teams during week 0, but as of today, who is your national championship pick? We will start this one with Mills.
That's a tough one. I want to go my Rainbow Warriors after their elite week 0 showing, but they probably don't have the strength of schedule. I'm sticking with my guns. Penn State and Indy Lions, baby. This is the year. They have the formula. They are the exact same team as Ohio State last year. They did the same thing. They kept a bunch of their guys. They retained Aller. They retained Katron Allen and Nick Singleton. That defense is ferocious. Then they finally have a coordinator. It's the year, man. They have a tough schedule. They'll probably lose once to Ohio State or Oregon, but that's my pick. It's between them, Texas, and probably either Notre Dame or Ohio State for me, and they just have the best quarterback.
Wait, Drew Aller's the best quarterback? Over Arch?
Out of the contenders.
Over Arch?
Yeah. We saw like 3 games of Arch. If Arch goes into the horseshoe and balls out,
and we've seen 40 games of Drew Aller. That's the problem. We've seen Drew Aller. We know what Drew Aller is.
Aller's fine. He is going to be a top 5 pick next year.
Yeah, I mean, like Will's obviously talking about competing in fantasy football and what we actually play in the NFL. I know he doesn't have a draft pick till 2031, so he doesn't really care about college football. For me, college football is what I care about this year. Because as someone with 8 first-round picks in 2027, who's built my entire life around that draft class, I'm excited to watch Jeremiah Smith on Saturday. I'm excited to watch the boys. I think Georgia's getting slept on a little bit too much. I know, they didn't have a great year last year, but they have a good running back, and they obviously probably have a top 3 defense, as they always do. Kirby Smart's also the best coach by far out of the contenders this year. Like, Franklin's a clown show. Not really worried about Sarkisian or any of that. So if it comes down to a late game, a close game, obviously I'm going to trust Kirby Smart. So I would say Georgia might be my, sleeper pick. I think Texas does have a good shot, but Texas is never going to win. So I'm going to go on the record and say Georgia.
If you want a sleeper,
I would have to agree with that take.
If you want a sleeper, look at Clemson.
Thank you, Abby. Yeah.
Clemson's very similar to Penn State, where they return a lot of guys. They have a really good defense. They just They play LSU, and then it's the ACC, so they should be 12-0, 11-1, get a good seed, and then because they don't reseed the bracket, all you need is for something to bounce your way, and you're in the championship game.
Yeah, I respect Club Nick. I respect Clemson. I think they're good. And I do respect Dabo. I know like Dabo's the most hated coach in college football for some reason, but like
he's coming around. He used the transfer portal this year. So they have.
Why do they hate him? Because he wears khakis and runs down that hill. Like why? I don't understand why he gets so much hate.
I mean, he's cringe, but like I can see them. I could see them doing it. If the balls bounce, same with Notre Dame. They're kind of in the same boat where like they have probably easy schedules. Not too like there's not much in the way of them there. Where if the balls bounce right, kind of like Notre Dame last year, you can end up in the playoff. Because there's going to be some 12-0 Big Ten team. The best team that they played is Maryland, and then they're going to be like, "Oh, this team's great," and then they're going to get kicked. They're going to get their ass kicked in that home playoff game. So,
I feel like they're not going to get the practice during the season to kind of show themselves. They don't have the grind of the SEC schedule. What do you guys think about what are they talking about? Like expanding the playoff to like 28 teams or something, 32 teams or something? Yeah, no. That's terrible. Like. College football, you guys, the reason your sport was so good for so long is because you were the only regular season in sports that mattered. Because if you lost 2 games, you were just out. And it was completely different than any other sport. Like college basketball, regular season doesn't matter. Obviously, in professional sports, you can lose like 5-6 games. It doesn't matter. And now they've taken away their biggest advantage, which is fans having to tune in weekend. Like if you're a top team right now, you can lose 2 games. And like Michigan, Ohio State, that game's not going to matter anymore in the future. So the more they expand it, the worse and worse I think the sport's going to get. But hey, the NCAA making mistakes ain't shit new around here. We know it.
Well,
I will go on record and say I'm so slumped on Texas. I don't know why. But I'm kind of just slumped on them. I just don't think they're going to... Like, I think the best 3 teams are going to come down to Ohio State, Penn State, and I'm kind of feeling Georgia as well. But I don't know. I'm not feeling Texas. I don't know why.
Oh.
And they're definitely not going to win. That's a fact.
Are you picking Ohio State over them in week 1?
Mm.
I think I could see Texas winning the game. But down the stretch, I don't know. I see that game. I see as a toss up, but I don't think that means they're the better team. I don't know. I think they're just kind of hyped, you know.
Do you know the line off the top? Do you know the line off the top of your head?
Huh?
I asked Mills if he knows the line off the top of his head. Is it like 2.5?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Ohio State like -2.5.
Yeah,
something like that.
So that game's basically a pick 'em.
If I was betting, I'll say this on Ohio State for sure.
Yeah, Chris is big on who is he big on? I think he's big on Texas in week 1.
I think
he puts he puts it in the group chat. Look, I'll say this.
You'll see the picks. You'll see the picks. They're making a return.
Yeah, you and Chris have to bet against each other this year because every year we talk about you guys going at it, and then every year we forget to track it. And I feel like you guys both lose 600. You guys aren't like Abby who actually makes money betting. By week 6, you guys are each in the hole like $800, and we're like, we got to take Mills and Chris's picks again this week.
Well, the thing with me is I would give like 15, and Chris would give like 3, and we would both hit on like 1, but.
I respect that. I respect you because you actually have fun with it, and you're putting your life on the line. Chris is just
I like picking those like sicko games. Like give me Hawaii Stanford. I want something on there. Give me something that starts at 11 that I can just stay up and get more drunk for, and then just have some stake in. Like that's why I love college football. Just anything can happen, especially any given Saturday. So
yeah,
if
Mills is a high-end diner. Like, he's open 24 hours a week, and you always know when there's a game on, Mills has a bet online. Chris is one of those bistro restaurants that you pay $600 to go dine at, and it's like, here's a leaf of lettuce for your first course, and here's like a small scallop over some, aioli for your second course. It's like, fuck that. Like, I want some diner food. I want to grub out. So I appreciate Mills. I'll say this as the last thing.
Well, Chris knows college ball. Chris knows college ball, though. He just needs to expand his horizons. He'll just bet the the Notre Dame, Miami, Texas, Ohio State, and LSU, Clemson, and then call it a day. But if he really gets into it and expands to like the group of 5, like we're talking Toledo, Miami, Ohio, like that, then we can see what he's made of.
Yeah.
Mills, do you have any parlays that you've cooked up for week 1 that you're ready to share?
Oh, not ready yet.
Give me one pick.
One pick?
Yeah.
I'll put it on DraftKings right now.
Clemson money line.
Who?
Clemson money line.
Hey, Les.
All right, Clemson money line week 1. That's what we like. Hey, last thing I'll say on the college football topic. I really hope Texas is terrible this year. I can't have Arch Manning come out in 2026. That would ruin my entire life. I would. I'll be watching his decision from a rooftop somewhere. So I'll just end it on that.
He's not. He already said Cooper or whatever, Arch or Cooper. One of them said he's staying for next year.
Yeah, Arch said that. Arch is also senile. He's like 78 years old. Yeah, I'm not listening to Gramps.
No, there's no chance he comes out if it's like the Saints with the first overall pick. They're gonna.
But that's Arch's
just
team.
like with Eli. They're gonna make sure this guy goes to the right team just because he's a Manning, and it'll probably work.
Yeah, you don't want to pull a Caleb Williams, but yeah.
Well, for Mitchell's sake and for the sake of the NFL, let's hope that he stays. Moving back to the NFL, everyone was supposed to bring a hot take. Let's hear from Gil first. What is your NFL hot take for the 2025 season?
Might have spoiled it, fellas. I might have spoiled it earlier.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
I thought about this for a while, and then I was like, you know what? I think maybe Dallas will this will be the year they make the NFC Championship. And it's off nothing but a hunch because I think their team is far worse than it has been in the past couple of years. But I think that's exactly why they will make it. I feel like this is about to be a gritty team, and they really believe in their new coach. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit for the bit, but...
Yeah, now's a good time. Yeah, what's up?
Anyway.
Oh, no, nothing's going on. Oh, sorry, Gil, you can keep going. You're good. You can keep going.
Hey, if it happens, all right, somebody make a bet with me.
Yeah, I'm down.
What? That what?
Anyway,
the championship game. I'll take that bet.
Yeah, I will take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. We'll bet that right now. Gil, you willing to put $10 on line for that?
$10 might be a little
for the bit, Gil, Chris, for the bit.
Might be a little steep.
Hey, if you're willing to stand with your chest, you'll stand with your chest on your you'll
know
stand
what?
on it.
Make it 15. Yeah.
Oh.
Book it. Hey, you're on the line for $45, buddy. That's good. Here's my thing with the Cowboys. I've already said it multiple times. I think Dak might win MVP. I think he's at worst going to finish top 3 for MVP. But that's a stat-based award. It's not a success-based award. Your team sucks.
It is a success-based.
That's garbage time, Dak. That's going to be all garbage time, Dak.
Yeah, he's going to be... hey, the garbage men always deliver, okay? Yep. They don't care if it's rain out or snow out or sleet out. Garbage man Dak's going to be there to pick up those 2 touchdowns when they're down 21 in the fourth quarter. I trust that.
Shot. There's no shot he wins MVP.
What? No, okay, time out though.
Shot. We're talking about Joe Burrow last year.
He was literally kind of like, even if you don't believe it was a robbery, he was top 2 in MVP voting 2 years ago. Like, it's not insane.
Well, yeah, that's when they were 13-3 or whatever.
That was when I coached them up in fantasy.
They got to win 11 games. Give me 11 games and Dak wins MVP.
They're winning 7.
This is going to be one. I think Dallas's line. I know I'm a Cowboys fan, but realistically, I definitely think the line is a little low. I do think so.
What's the line? 8.5?
It's like 7 games, I think.
Is that 6.5 or 7.5?
7.5. I think.
Oh, yeah, no, under that bad boy. I'm under in that.
I don't know. The defense is pretty bad, but I think this is one of those years where the offense is prime. It's just going to be a shootout. It's going to be like 2014 Cowboys all over again.
Pickens and CD are going to be a shootout. We'll say that.
Yeah. All right. My bold prediction, I've already given a couple on the channel. I did give the Dak one. My bold prediction is that the Dolphins are going to finish last in the AFC East. So obviously the Bills are going to finish over them, and then it's a question of the Patriots and the Jets. Now, I don't got to go into Justin Fields' conversation for the 48th time on this channel, but I believe in the defense. I believe that he finally has a coaching staff who believes in him. So we don't need to talk about the Jets, but I do think the Patriots have a chance to be a borderline wildcard team. They get Vrabel, top 5, maybe top 10 coach in the league. Travion Henderson looks like a mix of Barry Sanders and Adrian Peterson in preseason. You got Drake May. I'm a little worried about the receiving core. I've been trying to trade for Stephon Diggs for 3 days now. That team, the Milkers out there in Montana, they're being a little tough to give them up. But the Dolphins, they're just there's no way the Dolphins are good this year. Mills, I feel like you started to agree with me, and now you're shaking your head. So I don't know.
Oh no, I am 100% with you on the Dolphins.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, they're a clown show.
Barbecue chicken.
They haven't won a playoff game since 2001. We were barely born at that point.
I was not yet.
Think about that. If you're a Dolphins fan, you haven't seen a playoff win in your life if you're our age. That's crazy.
And the only game you saw was Matt Moore and Skylar Thompson.
Jesus.
Ugh.
All right, I'll do my hot take here, and I'm gonna be real. I did no research. I didn't know back. I literally came in here, fresh canvas. But I thought of one on the fly. I drafted this guy 2 years ago in the Dynasty League draft. And I think he's finally going to show himself. I got Bryce Young making the playoffs this year.
I was going to say that. I was going to bring that up because I was
Let's go. Let's go.
Real take. I have a real take. I got the Panthers going to the playoffs as well.
That
is also that's my take too.
Do not trade Thielen. We need that. We need that veteran. We need that guy in the locker room. We need everything we can get here. But I think
because think about it. If Bryce takes a step, that division sucks. If Bryce takes a step, that's a possibility.
The Saints are 2 free wins. Saints are 2 free wins.
Exactly.
The Bucks lost their offensive coordinator, so Liam Cohen's not there. They're going to take a step back, and then we just got to worry about the Falcons. Will, I love this take.
Bryce Young's better
right now.
Bryce Young's better than Penix right now.
Yeah.
Cooked up.
Honestly, Penix is the lefty quarterback. Lefty quarterbacks never thrive in the NFL. Tua is a good example. Has there ever been a good outside maybe Steve Young? There's never been a single good lefty quarterback in the NFL. If I were a GM of a team, obviously aura would be number 1. I already talked about that. So what's your aura like for evaluating talent? Aura would be 1, and then right-handedness would be number 2. Those would be my 2 prerequisites, and then we can get into anything after that.
What I'm hearing is Mitchell thinks Jackson Dart is a future Hall of Famer. That's what I'm hearing.
We don't need to get into 2026 NFL hot takes, so we're just focused on 2025 right now. But yeah, I love Jackson Dart. He has aura.
Let me throw another one out there. Mills, I'm sorry. Let me throw another one out there real quick. I hope I don't take yours. I also got Jacksonville making the playoffs and probably winning their division. I got Jacksonville.
Did you see mine? That was mine from the last episode. I had Jacksonville win the division, and the Texans.
I love Trev
in the playoffs.
I love Trev this year. I love him so much this year.
Mills, do you have a judgy face on?
Yeah, I was a little. The Bucks. Let's talk about the Bucks. The Bucks are good. Do not sleep on the Bucks.
They're good.
They're not. The Panthers are not better than the Bucks.
I don't know if I'm saying they're better than the Bucks, but I definitely believe the Panthers can make the playoffs.
Who has more aura?
Is if they win the division.
Who has more aura?
Baker, I think they can.
Who has more aura? Baker or Bryce?
Baker.
Are we sure about that?
Yes.
I don't care that Bryce is light skinned. Light skin's usually an automatic aura play, but but Baker got that aura, bro. He has that
one training camp with a backpack. People were calling him a kindergartner.
I saw one Bryce Young edit and I was hooked. Man, it's over. He's winning.
Will, if you were in the NFL, you would be Bryce Young.
Okay, and I got aura.
No, I know you got more aura than Bryce Young, though. But
I can't fight that. I can't fight that.
It's still not more than Baker Mayfield.
Right? Exactly. Exactly.
Also,
yeah. Baker has more aura than you. Get the fuck out of here.
I want this one.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The Powerpuffs like tank top, that brings a lot of aura to the conversation. But
you're damn right it does.
I guess Mills, you didn't get to give your take.
Yeah, let's hear from Mills on his hot take.
So my hot take is there will be not one, not two, but 3 last place teams from last year who will make the playoffs this year. First will be the New England Patriots. I believe in Mike Vrabel. That division is outside of the Bills is dog shit.
Right.
And the Patriots have a really, really easy schedule. Number 2, the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay.
I think they're going to win the NFC West. They were last place last year. People forget that.
Sure. Whoa. You said winning the division? Like, or the Rams?
Matthew Stafford's on his deathbed.
Oh, that's fair.
I think the Rams will probably still make the playoffs, but I think the Niners, because the schedule is so much easier, will probably finish ahead of the Rams.
What's that third one?
The third one? The New York Football Giants.
You're cooked, buddy.
Will be making the playoffs.
Wait, how many? Is Russ making the playoffs, or is Jackson Dart making the playoffs?
Oh no, hey, Jackson Dart. Russ will be benched. Russ will be benched by week 6. Russ will be benched by week 6. They're going to put Dart in. Huh?
What's Russ's record after week 6?
We're going 1-4 to start, but then we got a top 5 quarterback in the quarter.
You're cooked.
Yeah. Look, all right. Yeah, we're kind of joking. Whatever. We're having fun on here. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Think about the aura increase from Russell Wilson to Jackson Dart. That's like insane. That's like buying Bitcoin in 2011. Like, you can't even quantify how much that jump is going to be. Okay? Like, Jackson Dart, he has the mullet, he has the headband, he has the eye black. Like, the eye black. Like, man, give me the guys.
I'm seeing 2 and 4 after week 6. They're going to put Dart in, go on a run, maybe finish 9-8. And 10-7, but the NFC is just so crowded right now. That probably is good enough to get you in as a 7 seed. I don't see the Vikings. I love my man KOC. I don't see them coming back this year. That defense is taking a step back, and I really don't see. I really don't know if the Eagles and both the Eagles Commanders are going to make the playoffs this year.
I was about to say, Commanders are definitely missing the playoffs this year, right? Everyone has a full offseason watch take on that gimmick ass offense. Will you guys call it a bubble screen every other play? You think that's working this year? I'm not worried about the Commanders at all.
That roster is ancient.
It's over,
they have Marshawn Lattimore ain't stopping anyone.
That Adam Schefter,
Neighbors is going to be running circles around in week 1.
Yeah, that Adam Schefter, Jaden Daniels tweet in week 3 is going to feed families. That's all I'm going to say.
Hardest schedule in football.
Yeah,
I think the Lions
has a terrible.
The Giants had like a top 3 worst schedule.
Yeah, the whole NFC East does, because they have to play the AFC. They play the NFC North,
West,
and
AFC West.
Yeah, AFC West.
Yeah.
So, and then they play each other.
I also agree with that Eagles take too. I ain't gonna lie.
I think these were good hot takes, though.
Huh?
I think these were good hot takes. I like the Panthers one the most, personally.
Love that.
I believe in that one. I
can almost go with 4th teams. I think the Bears can make the playoffs too. They were another last place team from last year.
I think those were all good takes except for Gillies.
Yeah, I agree. The Cowboys one's terrible.
Does the host have a hot take? I can't wait to walk out.
On the spot, I think my hot take is that the Steelers would have had a better record this year if they kept Justin Fields than they will with Aaron Rodgers.
Let's go! Give me a... Hey.
I mean, that's just facts.
I'm a Justin Fields believer, and I miss him. The city misses him already.
Why did they start Russ? Why did they switch to Russ? It's like, hey, I get that Mike Tomlin's whole identity is about going 9-8 every year, and he has to protect his at least going 500 record because that's the only thing he has in his entire life. But like from a pure like strategy standpoint, you play to win the Super Bowl. Am I crazy for saying that? So Russ was never winning the Super Bowl last year, and at least Justin Fields is young. At least he had potential to be a franchise quarterback, but we're going to switch him out for Russ just to go 9-8. I don't understand it. And I can't wait for week 1. I can't wait for Justin Fields to walk back in there and be like, yep, you guys made a mistake. But yeah, I completely agree. I don't understand.
I do a watch party for that one.
Hey, this isn't even a hot take. Tomlin's the most overrated coach in football because he's the worst case scenario. Is you're going to go 9-8 every year. You're never going to get a high draft pick. You're never going to win a Super Bowl. You're just going to be mediocre forever.
I think he's overrated now. I don't think he was, but I think at this point he definitely is.
Well,
he hasn't won a playoff game in how long?
A long time.
I mean,
yeah.
he hasn't had a quarterback since like 2021.
He hasn't had a quarterback. I don't know.
Whoa! He had a quarterback last year, and he gave up on him for a box of Pringles and some Cheez-Its. I mean, not even white cheddar Cheez-Its, the regular Cheez-Its.
I mean,
yeah, like quarterback.
I mean, I think he definitely is. The Steelers won't walk away from him, though. That's just never gonna.
Nah, I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna have a good year.
No, all right, good night. Really? All right. Thanks to our Packers fan for hopping in here. Thanks, Brett Bud. Yeah.
I mean, the Jets are where careers go to die. We saw it with Aaron Rodgers. I don't think there's a career left for Fields to die, but
yeah,
I think Aaron Rodgers wins 10 games.
10.
Don't even give it any mind. Let's just
10?
Yeah.
No, stop. Let's just come
10
on.
games.
Move on. We're good.
All right. We'll go into our last topic then. An update on the JPDL Madden League and wanting to hear some season 2 predictions from everyone.
Will, you want to start on this?
Yeah, no, I can take this over. I mean, I can't predict anything because I've recorded 8 to 9 games of this, so I know a lot about what's happening. But what I will say is this. We already know. I dropped the video. Y'all know what positions who. We got 2 quarterbacks in the room right now, and Daigle and Kwanzaa. Mills, the gadget guy. Don't sleep on it. And then I'm the wide receiver. But I will say I think it's gonna be real tough. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm trying to make it way better and way more unbiased. So no one's getting traded or benched because I'm not getting targets. All right, I'm gonna be better about it. But I'm excited for that for sure.
Yeah, I got the team designations today. So I'm the quarterback of the Packers. Gil is the quarterback of the Bears. Will's my wide receiver 1 out here in Green Bay. I don't even know what team Gatorade Getter over here Mills is. What's Gadget Guy? Wide receiver 3 or something like that? What team is Mills on?
Ours.
Yeah,
he's on ours.
Oh, he's on ours. Never mind. Hey, Mills, we're gonna get you targeted.
Y'all heard it here first.
With you.
Y'all heard it here first. No team.
My
prediction
was
the locker room is in shambles.
Yeah, my prediction was I'll be on the field for less than 15 snaps.
All right, Mills, come on, bro. I'm better than
bro.
that.
Just put me at right guard next time.
Put you at right guard.
I'm not watching this series for me to be out there for 5 plays a game.
Watch week 1 and you'll see.
Hey,
was Calvin Ridley not out there for
I was the best receiver on the Patriots. That's
Calvin Ridley was the best receiver on the Patriots in 6 games.
Hey, listen up. All right, let me. Okay. We're ready. All right. We're locked in here. All right. Let me just say for all my fellow Packers out there, we got Will, we got Mills. I'm gonna get y'all the ball. Okay. You guys just gotta make plays for me. I'm here to make you guys great. And I know Gil's gonna work on his personal stats. He's gonna be running the ball. I'm not a runner. Okay. I'm a thrower. I'm a facilitator of the football. I want all my other players to shine. And for me, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're low on the depth chart like Mills or wide receiver 1 like Will. We're all going to do our job every day, week in and week out. And the only thing that matters for us is the stat sheet. the standings at the end of the day. We're playing for wins. We're not playing for stats. I know over there they're playing for clicks. And there's an honor there to be in this lineage of Green Bay quarterbacks. Obviously, there's Brett Favre, and then there was Aaron Rodgers. After that, I'm happy to step in line. I think I'll be better than both of them, and will be a new era of Green Bay football coming forward. I'm not worried about Chicago. I'm a little worried about Detroit. I do have a lot of respect for Coach Campbell and the way they do things there in Detroit. Not worried about Chicago. So for us, it's about winning the division, and then we'll work on the playoffs after that. But we're going to take it one game at a time, and I'm looking forward to going to war with both my boys right here. Gail,
what team has a mod?
Let's allow the other quarterback in the room to quick rebuttal to that.
Wait. What team has a mod?
He's the back bear. He's a running back for the Bears.
Oh, that's all. We're good. We're one. That's all.
We're good.
Hey, man, we gonna let him talk. He had to do that whole speech and all that, bruh. Hey, the product is on the field. We'll see, bro. I'm not worried about y'all. We worry about
Is that who you guys want leading your locker room? Little pipsqueak over there. He ain't speaking with his chest. I'm a leader of men over here. Okay, everyone follows me. And not that I have a god complex or anything.
You have said, "Oh, I think I'm gonna be better than Brett Favre. I'm gonna be better than Aaron Rodgers. Whatever." All right, man. Cool.
Yeah. Because
we watch
they each only won one Super Bowl. Okay, we're going for 3 minimum. Not one, not 2, not 3. We're going for multiple. We're Miami here in Green Bay.
Chicago's on the map. Y'all will see. Stay tuned.
To be honest, I'm gonna say this. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm gonna tell you how I thought about it once I got the AI's predictions. So the AI, I let the AI go. I gave certain credentials, physical traits, everything, and they chose y'all's positions in order of snake draft. The most excited I was for 2 Bears players, and you hear it in my draft video, and it's Gilchrist and it's James Bull. I think those 2 were my most excited for going into the season. Does it change? Maybe
Nah. Can we not do this again? Because you were clearly a Jets fan in season 1 as a Patriot. Can we not? I can't do this in year 2. I can't be hearing you talking about
he's
the
nervous.
Packers, the Bears are popping off.
He's nervous.
There it is. I'm a narrative maker. I'm different now.
You let outside variables control y'all?
Mitchell! We're tied!
Oh, I'm behind. Bader homered?
Bader! Oh my god, it was off Helsley.
Let's go! Hey, fuck that walk-in music for Halsey. Fuck Hell's Bells.
Yeah, that guy's been awful. He's been awful.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna dominate, and yeah, that's all I have to say.
It's gonna be a fun one. Definitely excited for season 2 for sure. Season 1 was a lot of fun. The outrage in the chat when James was out was actually hilarious. But I will say, in that game, you had the best call I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's facts, bro.
That shit was electric. I ain't going.
My voice was going after that one.
He said, "First deep to James." Whoa, that shit crazy.
In season 2, oh my god, I'm trying my best to be a commentator.
You went crazy on him.
Like crazy.
All right,
I'd rather have you on RedZone than Scott Hansen will. I'll say that.
Put me on there. Not this year though. I'm focused on fantasy football right now.
All right. Last thing, just Abby, real quick. Marshall against Georgia, week 1. Georgia is minus 39.5. As the expert gambler here, are we taking Georgia minus 39.5, or are we giving Marshall the points?
Absolutely not. Bulldogs all the way. I would trust Kirby Smart with my life.
That's free money right there. Lock that in.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
You know how many times I picked the Ohio State spread and I lost because they scored 39 instead of 43?
Yeah.
Tough.
Hey, that's
we're learning from mistakes.
It's dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Week 1, they're going to come out and they're going to be good.
Georgia's playing with the vengeance this year.
I would hope so.
Yeah. After last year, they're probably going to shit on them.
Kirby Smart's locker room speeches, they get me hyped up, and I'm hours away from the stadium, so I'm sure those boys will be ready to play week 1.
I watched one a couple weeks ago. I think they were playing someone, and they were down 2 touchdowns going into the second half, and find me a brick wall. Like, hey, if I were a commit right now, I would follow Brock Bowers. I would have followed, any of the guys before that, and I would have made my way to Georgia. It's funny because Georgia's just a feeder system for the Eagles, right, Mills? Like, you guys just take all their players, but maybe if the other team in Pennsylvania, the Steelers, could take some more Georgia players, maybe if Tomlin could lose a couple more goddamn games, they could turn it around there. But all right, that'll do it for episode 3 of the Flex Spot. Thank you to our new moderator. I think that really helped keep things in check this week. Yeah, no, totally. So we will see you guys for the next one.